jargon, medical terms. Everybody's got so many things wrong with them. Then they go to the doctor and they find out all these. She had an endo something reticulum something ostomy. Everybody's learning these huge big words. I'm going to be talking more and more. I'm going to turn this light on. I'm going to be talking more about the idea that you don't need to know what kind of cancer you have. If you find out about cancer, the kind it is doesn't matter. Just call the rose bush, or you can find out the name of the rose bush, and it can have a bunch of very, the genus name and all that stuff. And it can be called something real elaborate, or it can be called a rose bush, and you're going to come home and it's still going to be a rose bush, and you're going to plant it, and it's going to grow roses. No matter where it's located, it doesn't matter. If they dissect it and they go into it and they give it a species and a classification, they're going to tear it apart inch by inch, molecule by molecule, and create a whole wing staffed with all kinds of doctors that take care of that particular kind of cancer. Money, and from all different, they're going to raise huge amounts of money to stock money to supply to fix that particular cancer. And then if they diagnose you, they give you the scans and they tear you apart and they look into the cells and they say, you have this particular cancer. You have to go to that particular cancer center and get that specific kind of medicine. And that's what they're doing. They're making a science out of it so that they can charge you and charge you and charge you so they can, hi, it's me. One day I'm just going to go tumbling down these steps and you're going to see me. I haven't gotten dressed yet today. I don't know how messy my hair is. I've been working all morning in my chair, which isn't good for my knees and it's not good for my back, and my feet are freezing. I'm ironing my dress. And what I wanted to say to you is, I watch a girl named Lily Singh, iSuperwoman, on YouTube. I really like her videos. She's a comedian and she's very, very funny. So she has this daily vlog. She just moved to California. She's a Canadian citizen and she lives in Canada. That's where she started her YouTube career, and she's a comedian. She's really funny and she's smart. She's a smart girl. Anyway, so I watch her vlogs, and she ate, the reason I'm telling you about this is because she videoed herself making her supper in her vlog, okay? And she made pasta with cheese, 4 cheese pasta and milk in it, and a lot of other good things, and it looked really good. Well, then she's videoing later in the day, and she's saying she's going to bed. She says, I have a headache now, and I'm just going to go to bed. So I left her a comment since I saw her dinner. I said, Lily, that dinner you have and that headache probably aren't a coincidence. You know, look at the cheese, or either the cheese or the milk. I'm telling you this, either the cheese or the milk probably caused her a reaction to have a headache. Her body's probably not responding well to that. She had like white pasta. It was a white pasta, and so I mean, it could be. So many people are allergic to gluten, and if they have gluten intolerance. And my opinion, and from what I understand, I think it's the GMO wheat, the genetically modified wheat, is the reason people can't handle their pastas, because the wheat doesn't have all the components in it that it once had. All the genetically modified food is starting to take its toll on all of us, And my feet, my toes are absolutely freezing. I'm in the basement. I'm going to take a shower down here and get dressed. Finish ironing my dress. I got this one today. I really, really like this dress. Let's see if I can get the light. This dress. I brushed my teeth with the magnesium Epsom salts and baking soda. I used the last of it, and it's really good. I use it every day now. I've used it every day for like 4 days. I wanted to let you know that because I don't want to recommend anything unless it's really easy to use, and it is. I haven't fixed my hair yet, but I was videoing my toes because I noticed that my toes, my little toe is like, it wiggles when I flip my toes back and go forward. The little toe wiggles, and I believe that you start to lose, I think we start to lose our balance when we get older because our toes get weak, especially if your little toe gets weak. it makes sense that we would lose our balance. And my little toe goes like this as it's going up and down. It has a little wiggle. So I'm going to make a video on that, and you'll see. I looked at my right toe, and the right one does it too. And I didn't hurt my feet in any way. Peace. Still not dressed. I'm putting my shoes on. I'm wearing these black shoes. Believe it or not, I lost my tap dancing shoes. I already lost them. I went on a retreat, and I think I might have left them at the retreat house, so I have to call them. But well, I was talking about my little toes, and I've heard also that if you wear shoes all day, it's not good for your feet. You'll get your toes will get limp and not be strong. They'll get weak if you wear shoes all day. And I'm putting on my shoes because I like wearing shoes all day. So I make a point of trying to keep them off now and then. I heard also that walking on cold concrete every now and then is really good for your feet. And if I find a source for that, I'll let you know. Peace. Watch it wiggle. Watch the little toe. See it? See how it moves? It has that extra little wiggle. Maybe you can't see it on that foot. Do it on this foot. See it move? Wait, just. Instead of going straight, watch it. It has that little wiggle. See it? It's not as positioned or strong as it used to be. Wow. And I just noticed that happened recently. I was looking at my toes for another video. Peace, Buttercup. Hi, it's me. I haven't finished my makeup yet, putting my makeup on. I'm watching a YouTube video from a girl that she's like about 24 years old, and she's talking about her brain tumor journey. There's young people, everybody's learning medical jargon, medical terms. Everybody's got so many things wrong with them. Then they go to the doctor and they find out all these. She had an endo something reticulum something ostomy. Everybody's learning these huge big words. I'm going to be talking more and more. I'm going to turn this light on. I'm going to be talking more about the idea that you don't need to know what kind of cancer you have. If you find out about cancer, the kind it is doesn't matter. And I'm trying to figure out the best way to make a video about that. Plug in the outlet, because if they make if you want to buy a rose bush and you have the choice for one rose bush, it's easy. You can buy, ow, my knees, they're bad lately. You can buy a rose bush and it can be just called a rose bush, or you can find out the name of the rose bush and it can have a bunch of the genus name and all that stuff. And it can be called something real elaborate, or it can be called a rose bush, and you're going to come home and it's still going to be a rose bush, and you're going to plant it and it's going to grow roses. And no matter what kind of rose, you can buy many different kinds of rose bushes, and they have many different names, but they all equal a rose bush with the same makeup. They're going to have the same makeup, one as another, and the cancer is the same thing. No matter where it's located, it doesn't matter. If they dissect it and they go into it and they give it a species and a classification, they're going to tear it apart inch by inch, molecule by molecule, and create a whole wing staffed with all kinds of doctors that take care of that particular kind of cancer. And they're going to raise all kinds of money from all different. They're going to raise huge amounts of money to stock money to supply to fix that particular cancer. And then if they diagnose you, they give you the scans and they tear you apart and they look into the cells and they say, you have this particular cancer. You have to go to that particular cancer center and get that specific kind of medicine. And that's what they're doing. They're making a science out of it so that they can charge you and charge you and charge you, so they can microtize you, put you, they can, what is that word for it? There's a word for it, micromanaging. So a cancer can be treated from the inside of the body, no matter where it is or what it is, if you use the right tools. And that's what I talk about. I'm going to make videos about that soon, and it's kind of daunting because I don't know what the FDA is going to do with videos like mine. I don't know, you know. And but so sometimes I shy away, and then I pray about it. I pray before all my videos, and I talk about that, and I'm going to pray about it, and because a cancer is a cancer, a cancer is a cancer. Some may be more dangerous than others. Some grow differently. Some grow different places. They all have different kinds of cells, but they're cancerous cells. Cancerous cells are damaged cells, and you need to kill them off, and then you need to support the immune system to build up more healthier cells. And in the meantime, the world is people are becoming medical technicians. They're understanding so much medical jargon and spending so much time and money just on learning about the symptoms and the syndromes and what their conditions are called, like Crohn's disease and Alzheimer's can be treated with miracle mineral solution. It's a plaque on the brain, and MMS clears plaque on the brain. It helped me with my memory. I don't have to go to the store with a list anymore. My brain has been cleared out, and now Spirulina seems to be detoxing the brain. I'm taking Spirulina now. I'm only taking one because I was getting headaches, and then I continued and the headaches diminished, and then I kept taking 1 or 2 a day. I might have gone up to 2, and I started to get some pain down my arm and into my hand, and you know that can mean a heart attack to some people. But I remembered, oh yeah, the Spirulina, it was detoxing. It's detoxing the arteries. In my carotid arteries have plaque. I've had an ultrasound done on them, and the Spirulina is getting the plaque out. I have to take one for today. I'm taking one in the morning now and one in the evening, and the pain in the arm has subsided because it's done its job. And it can do other things, other arteries. There's main arteries down the middle of your leg that supply the heart, where you can also get blood clots and get plaque rather. And it just cleans it up. My point was, it doesn't matter what kind of cancer you have or where it is, you just take care of it. But if they micromanage it, they make you believe that only they can take care of this specific kind of cancer. You know, it's like that rose bush. If you want that specific rose, you got to come to me. Well, there are different kinds of rose bushes. But if you want a rose bush, you can buy any kind of rose bush. It's still going to be a rose bush. It's going to grow the same. It's going to respond to soil the same. It's going to respond to the same treatments. Any rose bush on the planet will respond to soil, and it will grow healthy. And if it has a toxin, it's going to respond and become unhealthy. That's what cancer is. You feed the body something healthy, it's going to respond and be healthy. And I've rambled enough. Peace out. Peace. You're going to be emotional if she's sick, you know? Okay. Hi, it's me. I'm stopping editing for a minute and I'm going out. I'm going to go visit a friend, and I'll take you upstairs with me. I have to bring my waters upstairs. Oh, I'm spilling it on me. I had water with Epsom salt and baking soda in it today. That was good. I'm editing. And it's the same old, same old. I went to the grocery store before. I have a wonderful pot of coffee here. I brought this glass of water. I was spilling it all over. I'm wondering if I have a to-go cup anywhere. I have one here, but I don't know if it's clean. Dirty. There it is. Brushing would be novel. Is there a lid? I have a lid. I had a turkey sandwich for dinner. Turkey and provolone cheese. I'm going to bring this cup of coffee with me. That'll be nice. And unless, I don't think there's any light for you to see in the car. Okay, I had oil vitamins. I've cut down on the one oil vitamin. I cut down on the omega vitamin because I was getting constipated. The omega vitamins, think I had too many of them, but the flax seeds are really good. You can take a lot of them. What is this that I have? This is the omega-3 with salmon oil. I was getting constipated lately, and I was taking like 2 of those 3 times a day, and that was too much. But the flaxseed is good to take. But I'm starting to wonder about the source. I thought I trust that the health food store that I use. I like them, but you know what? All things aren't made equal. I don't know if that flaxseed's as good as the last one I got was better. I think I'm going to be switching back. If I can get that other brand, the Now brand seems to be the best vitamin that I like. My body took to the flaxseed from the Now brand better than this one. I'm pretty sure. Peace.